Chapter 20. Das Gunu problem solved by Kaka's maid servant. In this chapter, Hampa described how Das Gunu Maharaja problem was solved by Kaka's maid servant. Criminally, soil Lord was originally formless. He assumed a former Kaka's Bhakta with help of actress Maya. He played a part of an actor in a big drama and the universe. Let us now remember visualize Shri. Let us imagine Shri and carefully visualize the program after New Narthi. When Narthi cinema so Sai Baba would came out, must and was standing in the edge of the increasing levels devoted disability to the Bhaktas would respond with equal fervor. Some would clasp, some would clasp his feet, some other would remain standing outdooring. Everyone would enjoy the shower of Uti. Baba distributed a handful of Uti, the palms of devotees, marked their foreheads with the Uti and the fingers of the true. The love he bore on his boundless and then address the bhakti says all of above. Go to your lunch, you are now go to your lodging, so you Baba enjoy your meal. In this way consider every devotee and send them home. Even since Baba visualized the enjoy Manashna bought in the play thus imagine a side before mental vision let us meditate on him. Holy feet face posted in play loving respectfully. Revert to the story to this chapter. Uh, Ishavana Upanishad. Das Ganu once started write a Marathi commentary for Shri. Let us give the first brief of question before proceeding. It is called Mantro Upanishad series. What are the mantras of Vedic Samhita? It considered the last 40 Vaishnava Samhita. Yajurveda, it is therefore all Vaishnava. Vajasmasi, some fruits that being important in the Vedic Samhita, this is regarded superior to all. The person which are called Brahmins and Aryankas exploratory mantra and rituals. Not only those other Upasana considered to be a commentary on the truths mentioned briefly in Upasana. For instance, the biggest Upasana was the Brithama Upasana considered by Pandit Swami to be running commentary on Aishwarya Upasana. Professor R.D. Rande says uh, the Ishapna is quite small Upasana yet contains many hints on external process insight. With a short compass of 18 verses, it gives a very master description of Atman. A description ideal stage who stanza and in the middleist temple sorrows, a doctrine of karma, yoga formulated and finally reconstruction of common knowledge and work. The most valuable idea lies in the roots of Upasana, logical synthesis between the opposites of knowledge and work, which are both required according to Upasana and unlit higher synthesis. The page 24 constructive survey of personal philosophy in the other place is the poetry of Islam, mixture of the moral, mystical, metaphysical thought. From the brief description given about the personality, anyone can see how difficult translate personalities into vernacular language and bring exact meaning. Thus, going to translate Marathi or verse by verse, he did not accompany just essence of personality. He was not satisfied with the performance. He therefore consulted some learned men regarding the how difficult it is for personality. Grenade did not help comprehend, not help rational explanation. So, Dasgunu was little less over matters. Sadhguru only competent and qualified to explain. As we have seen personally in the quietness of the Vedas, there is a sense of self-realization. It is a sister weapon. You can rend assume the bondage of the life and make us free. He therefore only himself art and self-realization gives a character interpret of the personality. When no could see Daskanu, he resolved to consult Sai Baba about this when an opportunity arose to go steadily. Dasguru and two postulants of before mentioned the difficult of person request about the correct interruptions. I Baba blessed him say, you know to actually there is no difficult about matter. The maid of Kaka suggestions or division doubts that will parley on your home. The people who present there thought Baba was joking, said how illiterate maid. Servants all the difficult of finding a person. That's gonna, however, uh, otherwise your certain what about must come true. Baba was the square of Brahma Almighty, Kaka maid servant. Fully believing in Baba Das Gunu left Shirdi arrived at Vile Pali, suburb of man, staying in the Kaka side district. The next day, Das Gunu was enjoying the morning nap as some was in Kadoship. Here, the poor girl singing a beautiful song, the clear and melodious tones. The song was about a crystal colored sari how nice it was, how embroidery, how beautiful borders. That's gonna like the song sung outside the saw, being the single song with the sister who was around the carcass. The girl was cleaning vessels was during the round rug. After seeing impressed condition, the children Das Guna felt pity and felt the next day when Rao Bhotar MV Pradhan gave a pair of daughters. He requested Sari given a poor girl. The Rao Bhotar bought a good charity. Small and present to her like the starving person is a delicious food to eat. The little girl knew no joyfulness. The next day she wore new her great in her. She shuffled dance around under Fugadi. Other girls examined all the following the however she kept in the new sari at box at home. Came to walk over in rocks and earthless. She looked at Mary. She did not previous way. Seeing this one a pretty transformed atmosphere, he know that girl who had to onward, but now she had a new share which she kept to reserve, having put in the old rack while keeping the new share to home. So above she started no trace of sorrow or dejection. That's when we realized all our feeling of pain and pleasure depends on attitude of mind. Bliss is something which comes from the spirits with and not without, and it is dependent on external objects or circumstances, transcendental material world. In this particular case, the improvised condition of the poor girl, her torn rag, her new saree, her torn on the Dhoni, the acceptance of all parts of Lord's plan were provided by him. The young girl was joyful when she had her torn rags to wear. She was joyful when she had a new saree. She was joyful when she was wearing the torn rags. Thus, a joyful attitude come in the spirit and not from conditions of her life. Thinking deeply over the incident, thus going to realize one should content at the peace and on one's Lord life on conviction that everything provided trained by God. Thus going to got a practical demonstration of life is no personally that attitude of mind determines of feeling lasting happiness and bliss in the spirit and not from material world. Unique teaching of unique method of teaching. From the above incident, the reader will see Baba teaching method is unique and varied. Though Baba never left Shri, he sent some devotees, some assistants, some to call for others, some practice sadhanas to some happen in initial form, others waking up dream state and night satisfied the desires. It is impossible to describe all the methods of Baba impairing Bhaktas in this particular case on the Dasguna to Parkway, where he had problems all through the made experience, also it was not necessary to send Dasguna away. Baba could personally explain meaning of Aishnu person where we know Baba followed the best courses for Dasguna had learned a great lesson for the experience of the poor maid certain has under her sharing. Let's now understand the meaning of Aishwarya Upasana. We closeness after the beautiful extract of this Upasana, the ethics of Vaishnava Upasana. One of the main features of the Vaishnava Upasana is the ethical advices of interesting note that ethics are not differently based upon the metaphysical question advanced in they were opening of a person tell us God providing everything as corely of this metaphysical condition is a ethical advice of it offers a man's order to enjoy God bestowed in belief as a Lord presents everything, whatever it is bestowed in me, God must have good. It follows naturally the person should forbid us converting one's man property. Reading once again. Whatever wisdom God must be for us good. It follows naturally that a person should forward us in covering the other man's property, corrupting our property. In fact, we are fittingly taught the lessons and content of the own Lord belief in the way water exists in divine order and lay. The person also gives the moral advice, also spend one lifetime doing the good actions, especially karma, detailing shastra, and the mode of living joyful resignation of your inactivity. According to a person who would care of soul, it is when a man spends his lifetime doing the good action. We go attend the idol of our namaskar. However, we need good grace to allow us perform some good actions. Finally, the text goes on. Is a man who sees all beings as self and sees himself as existing beings. In fact, the whom being whom all beings and everything that exists became self cannot suffer infatuation. What a ground would such a man have for grief, loathing, infatuation, and grief merely proceed from our not being able to see at man and these things, but a man who relies on some things on everything has become the self must is per factor cease to be affected by common people of humanity. Finally, the text goes on either man who sees all beings self and sees as self existing. In fact, the whom beings everything that exists become the self cannot suffer infection. What a ground Word such a small half a grief, loathing, facing briefly, not being able to see that man on the things, but man who realized oneself things, from everything becomes